It was a Friday morning. My father went to get a bottle of milk to the next grocery, which was about 2 or 3 blocks away. And on the way home, when he was near the house, there were 3 hooligans, about maybe 22, 25 years old, and one had an axe in his hand. The other ones had pieces of pipe. And they attacked him. He was at that time about 66 years old, and he looked like a man 80 right now. And he was small. He had no way to protect himself, and one of them hit him with the sharp edge of the axe and split his head. My father started to scream, and my brother, who was at that time 18 years old, and he was very strong. My mother was a lot taller than my father, and he was like my mother. He was very strong, and he grabbed the axe from the one that held it, and hit him with not with the sharp edge, but with the other side of that. And when the others saw, they grabbed that guy and ran away. Anyway, my father ended up in a hospital at that time, and they sewed together his head, and somehow he recovered. However, he became like a vegetable after that. He couldn't do any work. He was just sitting and reciting psalms or doing his prayers. But this is all he could do, nothing else. Meanwhile, it was this style when people try to protect themselves, when Jewish people get together and then try to protect themselves against the hooligans, and attack them, then the police would come over and arrest them for protecting themselves. However, when they attacked the Jews, there was no policeman in sight. So we knew definitely that the police will come to arrest my brother. So we had a place where we kept the cow and straw there, and so he hid himself under the straw. I mean, we hid him there under the straw. Sure enough, the police came to arrest him, and they couldn't find him, so they went away. That night, some other Jews found out what happened, and they arranged for him to, during the night, to get away to Glaboki. Glaboki was a big town, at about 12,000 people there. In Poland, that was a big town, and about maybe 500 Jews there. So, and in Glaboki, my mother had her whole family there. She had a brother and 3 sisters, and everyone had children there. So he went to her brother and in Glaboki, and he was there a few months. After that, he went to Vilna. Vilna was like about say huge. In Poland was like the fourth biggest city in Poland. It had about maybe 300,000 residents, people, and about maybe a couple thousand, at least a couple thousand, 3,000 or 5,000 Jews. They used to call Vilna the Jerusalem of Lithuania. The reason Lithuania because before the World War I, it belonged to Lithuania. After World War I, it was assigned to Poland. And he went to Vilna, and since he was never in a big town, so he found friends who were communists. And he associated with them. They took advantage of him because he doesn't know any different, and they sent him to the airport in Vilna to hand out leaflets from the communism. Of course, the police noticed, and he was immediately arrested. And he was judged for 4 years in the Lucas case, which is known as the hardest prison in Vilna.